do it. I want you to get excited about your life.
Here we go, in 10.
Stand by, camera 6. If it's happening now, we're going to deal with it now.
Stand by, Dr. Phil.
This is going to be a changing day in your life. Stand by A and roll A. Tracking.
Go, Dr. Phil.
Ladies, men are on the prowl. They get into your hearts and sometimes your pocketbooks to the tune of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, you need to find out how not to get taken. And also, there are men that are teaching the slick techniques of pickup artists who claim they've cracked the code for getting a woman to say yes. Now, this is a good thing that gives men a leg up on the competition, or is it a devious bag of tricks that has you waking up the next morning saying, what happened? Now, we're going to be debating this today, and you'll have the opportunity to weigh in. Now, we asked one of these schools, the mystery method, to give us an inside look. Here is some of the seminar and also the men in action when they go out later to a bar filled with single women.
Hey guys, my name is Nick. I've been teaching the mystery method for the last couple of years. We show you how to succeed with women.
I've always kind of been in a relationship, so this is like a new experience, and I decided I want to be able to meet whoever I want.
These different techniques will really help me find women of value.
These guys have been doing this for years, so why would anyone not want to tap into that kind of knowledge?
So the first thing you got to do, if you want to meet a woman, you have to be able to open. Open just means starting a conversation. You need to get the attention focused on you. The jealous girlfriend opener would be, a couple of friends of mine just moved out to LA, but they broke up pretty soon after they got here, and they got 2 months left in their lease. Now, they're both dating other people. Is it okay to bring other people home? Your turn.
Hey guys, quick opinion on something. So my buddy just moved out to California.
Not bad. I like the way you commanded the attention. We'll see how well you do tonight, and we'll improve over the course of the night.
Hey, maybe you ladies can settle the debate I've been having with my friend. My buddy moved out to LA with his girlfriend. They break up. They're still living together. She wants to date other people and bring them home.
Disqualification. Acknowledging something about her that isn't perfect.
I like the nails. Are they real? Oh, they're still nice.
Cold reads revolve around observations. They keep you talking to them. So you're the good one and you're the bad one, right? So you're making a cold read on them, and then they'll start arguing about it.
Are you the bad girl or she the bad girl? You are a nice girl.
Not necessarily.
Come in with a false time constraint. Initiate a conversation and say, hey, I got to get back to my friends. I can only stay here for a second.
Okay, I got to catch up with my friends.
I gotta get a drink, so I'll see you ladies later.
Women love a challenge.
I busted out 3 different tested and proven routines to get their attraction, and they're reading out of my palm. So you're more girly, and you're more masculine.
That is completely true.
There was this chick that I met, got her number,
Hey, now you have me.
and I didn't even have to sort of go after her for that.
Is this just good technique, or is it a devious bag of tricks?
Devious? No, we always break the ice in some way, shape, or form. We're just doing it in a way that's reliable for us to get results.
Yeah. What do you say, Nick?
Thousands of men are approaching women over the course of her life, and you need to come in with a way that's a little bit different. There is nothing devious about it.
I have always, all my life, been painfully shy. I mean, give me something to do in front of 10 million people, doesn't bother me a bit. But to go make small talk in a group, it was just painfully shy. It seems to me like you're giving people some tools to meet girls with.
Usually going in when they start, guys aren't feeling confident. But if they can rely on what we teach them, they begin to get results, and then they become confident.
Once you've done this a few times, men realize that beautiful women aren't big, scary monsters. And you can go approach and start a conversation.
But they do look that way to guys, though, right? It helps to have something that you can start with.
And there's a built-in fear of rejection in anybody. One of the things we try to change is the technique, but also how they think about approaching. these girls don't know who they are. They can't reject them as a person for who they are, for the qualities that they have and things like that. They're rejecting their approach.
Because if you come on really lame, then they might not get to know somebody that's really a nice guy.
Well, a lot of this is about putting a woman in a position where she's going to be interested in what you have to say, which in the first 3 seconds in a public gathering, she's probably not going to be.
Yeah.
And she's been approached thousands of times. An attractive woman by the age of 25 has been approached thousands of times, mostly in a very terrible fashion, what we call interview mode. Guys come up and they'll just be like, hey, what's your name? What do you do?
Where are you from?
Yeah. And it just spirals from there. Unless you look like Brad Pitt, then you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
But most of us
I
don't.
know.
So, yeah.
All right, now, let me ask you, in the audience, does it bother y'all if you find out after the fact that a guy had training to meet you? If that bothers you, raise your hand. If that doesn't bother you, raise your hand. So you're about 50-50.
There's not a lot of resources for men to learn how to meet women and develop relationships. So what we've done is we've taken some of these tools and knowledge and experience of, what appeals to women and what doesn't appeal to women, and figure out a way of disseminating that.
Okay, now one of the techniques that I've read about is knocking down a woman's self-esteem so she's more approachable, and that's called in this community the neg hit.
The idea is around disqualification. So when you go up to a woman and you start talking to her, yeah, you're going up to her because you think she's attractive, but you're not just going to date her because she's attractive. You want to get to know her, but she's thinking you're probably just coming up to hit on her. So what we do is we disqualify ourselves, and at the beginning we'll say something or do something that normally a guy that would be interested in her wouldn't do. So it might be some playful teasing, or as you saw in the video, notice something about her that isn't perfect. And then you can bring the conversation down to a more human level.
It's generally been construed as an insult. It's really teasing, like you would tease your little sister or a cousin or something like that.
But you're taking her down a peg.
In a way that's playful. If it takes her down at a peg and there's a silence and it's weird, you did it wrong.
I'm surprised that half of y'all find it offensive that somebody would, do their homework, hone their skills, and then come out and meet you. Now that you've heard more, if you still find it offensive, raise your hand. Well, y'all are doing better. I mean,
Can you give us another few minutes?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing good here. We'll have a full close before you know it. All right, when we come back, the women in the bar will tell us how the techniques actually worked and what their responses were to them as they were happening, and now that they know, after the fact, what was happening. We'll be right back.